I'm Holly Weiss.
And I'm Andy Davis.
Our company, 3 Dots Design, helps retailers create more appealing and sales-oriented shopping environments. We have 10 top tips for store layout and design to share with you today. Changing the look and feel of your store can be as easy as moving a few things around or maybe painting a wall. Or it can be a full-on strip it down and start over remodel. Small changes are easy with a little guidance and common sense.
If you're thinking of more extensive changes, we encourage you to get some expert advice, whether from us or from someone local. We're here in Boulder Cycle Sport, a store we designed and built to show you some of the ideas you may want to incorporate. We'll also show you photos of other stores, both bike and non-bike, to illustrate what we're talking about.
Okay, let's get started. It's like the entryway to your home, a small but comfortable area to settle into the store and create a plan of attack when the customer first walks through the door. Is there something welcoming or warm feeling to greet them, such as a sign, graphic, mannequin, or table? Something that they can focus in on while they adjust to their new surroundings. This landing zone is somewhat limited by space considerations, but let's take a look at some others we've designed. See how there's a bit of product to greet you and make a statement here, and how the flooring widens to guide you to more product? We do a lot of work for Fleet Feet Sports. See how the landing zone presents you with some product, but doesn't crowd you with it. A statement of purpose sign like this is a great landing zone feature. Add some photos of a staff, a personal message from the owner, or whatever feels right to you.
While they're in your landing zone, customers want to take in the whole store and plan their approach to shopping there. Does your store have clear line of sight throughout, or are there many tall assorted sight blockers that cause visual confusion to the shopper? Are most, if not all, of the fixtures the same height, or is every display at a different height causing a disjointed presentation? As we scan Boulder Cycle Sport, see how uninterrupted sight lines help you find your way to where you want to go.
Walk into your store like you've never been there before and see how easy it is to find different bike, apparel, and accessory categories. Good signage is essential to comfortable shopping. Here are some questions to ask yourself. Do you have a clean, legible, consistent sign package throughout the store? Are your signs tied into your shop or logo colors? Are the fonts large enough for shoppers to see from across the store? Are men's and women's sections very clearly marked? Good signage like this at Boulder Cycle Sport may be the fastest and cheapest way to make your store more shoppable. If you think the product speaks for itself, think again. It's so easy to make things clear. Trade out a bike for a local graphic designer's help.
When a customer walks into your store, can they glance around and connect with several key focal points throughout the store? Or do all the displays and products blur together in a sea of confusion? Create distinctive zones throughout your store by breaking up long walls with accent colors, graphics, or mannequin displays that will grab the customer's eye and silently steer them through your store. 2 focal points here. The curving bike display is like an art gallery. That hot red wall behind it draws your eye through the bikes. The branding and imagery here acts as a great focal point. It draws the eye, it gets you moving toward it. Here's a striking focal point of a running store using mannequins. Any doubt where the shoes are? Didn't think so. Use a strong graphic to call attention to a product display. It's cheaper and easier than you think.
Again, walk through the store like you've never been there before. Are all areas of your store easily navigable? Not can you squeeze through there, but rather, does the space invite you? Are things logically laid out, or does your customer have to zigzag through the store to pick up accessories that go together? Do large fixtures or displays block an otherwise obvious line of traffic to key zones in the store? Let's walk around Boulder Cycle Sport. See how easy it is to get to every display, every bike? Well-designed flooring acts as a guide through the store.
Have you updated your store colors in the last decade? You can do it in a day with careful planning. Don't be afraid of color. Just understand how to use it to your advantage. Here's a typical palette with a main color and 3 accent colors. Do your colors optimize the size and shape of your store? Or are dark colors making an already dark corner even darker? Use bright, inspiring colors to draw customers to the back of the store, further away zones, or call attention to your store logo and branding. We used bright colors to draw people's attention to the profitable service department. Use softer or safer colors behind apparel sections. Accent and frame the garments. Don't fight them. Much of what we've talked about here is do-it-yourself stuff. You can swing the brush, but get some expert help choosing the colors.
We're blessed with beautifully shaped, shiny, colorful products to sell. Light them effectively to get the customer's attention. Do you have good general lighting throughout your entire store, not just in front of the bike? And in addition to general lighting, do you have enough critical spotlighting on all the walls, floor fixtures, and displays? Here's a cheap and easy tip. Do you regularly change light bulbs and dust off all light fixtures? Straight down lighting makes an ordinary bicycle an exciting visual display. Don't just light the product itself, light the graphics above it to call attention to the entire section.
If you really want to sell apparel, you really can't have too many mannequins. Mannequins show the garments at their best advantage. They help your customers imagine how good that jersey will look on them. Do you have clean, matching colored mannequins throughout your store, not just in the apparel department? Do you have some torso forms on shelves up on the walls, as well as freestanding full body forms in the windows? Or greeting your customers in the apparel section? Do you change the outfits on the mannequins regularly, like every 2 weeks? Put someone who dresses well in charge of this. Mannequin to highlight a bike display? Yes. I wonder what shoes and helmet would go great with that jersey. Where's the tri-gear? Ah, over there. Look at all those colors. Mannequins on a stand allow for maximum display versatility.
Think your customers all know the name of your store? Ask the next 10, fewer than half of them will know. Branding can be reinforced with every store visit. Ask yourself these questions. Can your customer easily see what the name of your store is when they're shopping? If you do have your store name on the wall or behind the cash wrap, is the logo current? Current colors? Does the sign look professional or does it look handmade? Remember, this is your one chance to make a lasting impression on your customer about your brand. Here's some branding at Boulder Cycle Sport. Here's a great example of current logo right behind the cash wrap where every customer will see it.
Again, do you want to sell apparel or just stock it? Really basic. Do you have separate rooms for trying on clothing that isn't your bathroom? Go to a big department store. Look at their fitting rooms. Copy them. Is the fitting room well lit and comfortable? Are there hooks on the wall? Do you have a full-length mirror? Is there a bench in the room for sitting on or putting bags down? Over 50% of all buying decisions are made in the fitting room, so it's important that the shopper wants to stay in there as long as necessary. Okay, so these are our top 10 store layout and design tips. We hope they inspire you to make your store more welcoming and more profitable.
First, get some professional advice. Then dive in and work on the do-it-yourself areas. You'll see the difference and your customers will too.
For more information on how 3 Dots Design can help you, call 303-588-0565 or click 3dotsdesign.com.